Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. That's a big hit at the end, but they can get a fresh set of downs.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Staley. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up. makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the single back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Running back has it on the screen now. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Tight end makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Vols will look to convert here on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Trying to find room. It's Johnson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Jennings. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Back to throw again. He's got it, enough for a first down. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Mustangs are looking to keep this drive going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Staley. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Vols, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long from the 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the run here. Let's it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Maryland. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
He makes the grab. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. He's got the first and still going. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. He's open. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff running right. He shreds the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled out of the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the handoff. Passes the 40. Gets into space at the 50. Who's in the clear? And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
You don't see very many inside runs that just spring open like that. Usually, those are your bread and butter plays. The ones you're just trying to get, 3 to 5 yards a pop. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you bust out a big...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Finds his man. It's Bishop. Ball carrier tackled there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, They're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Lewis. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
A completion sets up a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That gain sets up a third down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Maryland. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Grab near the sticks. It's Harden. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Mustangs are in the red zone. Handoff heading left. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Staley. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown. Balls. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get close to the midfield. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays. A big...
The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. He breaks free. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Mustangs are in the red zone now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Jennings. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here, got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he grabs it for the 2-point conversion to make this a 1-score game. seemed all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. QB keeper all the way. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Throws to the tight end. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
And I am shocked that they went for this here on 4th down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial